Hi guys, sorry about that. The video only goes for 15 minutes. So what we were talking about at the end of that last video is we knew transportation was the highest, which is that blue. And then next comes the substances and the equipment, which are pretty close, but the substances is a little bit higher than the equipment. And then we also have combustibles is going to be next, which is going to be the next group. And then falls is going to be 471, which is slightly smaller. And then violence is the smallest. But since this is looking for a Pareto, Pareto starts high and goes to the low. And that's where it says the Pareto chart to the pie chart. And so that's how I know it's going to be my C. So here's another one that we have to look at the frequency. The highest frequency is E, executive search firms. Here, red is the biggest, networking. So that's definitely not right. Here, blue is, but that's help wanted at. That's not right. Here, red is the executive search. So that's how I know it's still going to be this guy. So what this question is trying to get is depending on what my scale looks like at the left. And so here, a woman's average salary is between 50 and 60,000, probably about 56. Here, a man's is between 60 and 70, probably about 68. But it doesn't show a very good scale on the left-hand side there because it doesn't show the difference between the two. So a better scale would start at 0 so you can see the overall group. And so this graph creates the impression that men have salaries that are more than twice the salary of women, whereas that's not true, but it is higher. So you want to be able to depict it perfectly because the scale is not starting at 0. So this is very similar. You see how my car ABC, the scale starts at 100. You're much better off starting it at 0. You notice the green car C should be at 140. Car B should be at like 140 something, like not quite 143. And then car A should be around 185. And so what's the difference between this one's not right and this one's not right because it doesn't start at 0. And these two are below 100. So we know that those were not correct. And finally, why is it important to learn about bad graphs? So we can critically analyze a graph to determine whether it's misleading. So hopefully by the time you end this class, you'll be able to look at graphs that are misleading and you'll be able to say whether you think that it's doing it correctly or incorrectly, and whether the data is trying to mislead you or not. So good luck with Chapter 2 homework, and make sure you reach out with questions. Have a great day.